Today, the president told the Republican leadership to confirm his nominee to the Supreme Court, even if they have to change the rules of the Senate and vote with no Democratic support, which is such a break from Senate tradition that Washington calls it the nuclear option. Last night, President Trump nominated federal appeals court judge Neil Gorsuch of Colorado. And here's our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford.
Good morning, Judge. Congratulations.
A day after President Trump introduced him to the nation, Judge Neil Gorsuch started meeting with senators who will determine his fate.
I'm looking forward to getting the confirmation process started.
Tapped to replace a conservative icon, Gorsuch is said to have Justice Antonin Scalia's sharp intellect, and supporters say his congenial demeanor could help build consensus on a closely divided court. But as Gorsuch made the rounds on Capitol Hill, consensus was nowhere to be found, as Democrats like Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey vowed a fight.
I think that the Democrats should do everything they can in order to block his nomination.
With the battle lines drawn, liberal judicial activist groups are urging Senate Democrats to hold firm. On the right, the Judicial Crisis Network is spending $10 million on advertising, targeting red state Senate Democrats like West Virginia's Joe Manchin, who met with Gorsuch Wednesday.
We have a lot to talk about, to try to get to know each other.
Arguing for his nominee, President Trump said if Democrats filibuster, requiring 60 votes to end debate, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has an option.
I think there's a certain dishonesty if they go against their vote from not very long ago. But if we end up with that gridlock, I would say, if you can, Mitch, go nuclear.
Now, under the so-called nuclear option, Republicans would change Senate rules to do away with filibusters for Supreme Court nominees. Scott, that would mean they could confirm Judge Gorsuch with a simple majority vote.
Jan Crawford for us tonight. Jan, thanks.